I'm Raven.
I'm Taylor.
And this is Strange Narratives.
We're back.
We are back at it.
How you doing?
Can't believe it's already November.
I know. It's weird.
What the F?
October just...
Dude.
Hi, bye.
Yeah, right? Right? Did we release episodes? Like, I don't... What the... It's all a blur. Like, ugh. But yeah, no. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you all for continuing to join us along this crazy and wild adventure.
Hello to our new subscribers.
Yes.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yeah. Relevant.
Yeah.
Relevant.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I'm ready for winter, hopefully.
I am not. I'm still traumatized from last year, so it's just...
Oh,
I
yeah,
am not ready.
Oh, shit. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
No, you need to be you need to get some spiky shoes.
Yeah.
Some extra non-slip shoes.
Yep.
A bubble.
A bubble for sure.
Saran wrap
An
from head to
entourage
toe.
To carry
Yeah.
said bubble.
Honestly, just get what do they call like a palanquin? Like those fancy medieval queen carrying things, and just have four peasant men carry you around.
Maybe they have to be hot. Tattooed.
Obviously, you get The Rock, you
Beards.
get John Cena, you get
Jason Momoa,
Henry Cavill, and Jason Momoa right there,
Yeah.
dude. That's a
All
entourage I would let carry me anywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all right.
yeah. With that, thank you again.
What are you going to talk about today?
Not that I already spoiled it or anything. I'm going to talk about 10 of the craziest conspiracy theories.
Let's get into it.
I knew you'd be excited about this.
Okay.
Some of these are pretty known, and you'll probably heard of them. Some of these even I haven't heard of, and I think they're pretty funny.
Okay.
But you can definitely cut this part out, but I need a lot of banter from you because each section is pretty short, but we just need to fuck about them a lot.
Bet. I put a shit of puns in mine. Lighten the load.
Fuck yes, I love puns.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I'm so excited for yours now. Okay, so starting off at number 1, we have chemtrails.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry, guys. We are in the silliest of moods. We got a turkey in the oven just because.
so honestly, I did this because going to definitely be celebrating Thanksgiving with my family, so I wanted to make this kind of an early little Friendsgiving for us.
I love that.
So yeah, I hopefully
or maybe later on this month too, we can have
most
a little
definitely.
dinner party.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm always down.
D&D
it's not
sesh.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Let's
I want to
do
do D&D
it.
so bad.
Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. Bet.
Okay.
That would be so fun.
I have a session planned on the 19th, so any other day than that.
Okay.
And then that's our last session with that group until probably January, February of next year, because we're going to just postpone it for the holidays.
That's fair. Yeah, because it's an overwhelming season.
It's just,
sure.
everybody's busy.
All right.
So, starting off with chemtrails. This one's pretty dumb, but it's also, I guess I could kind of understand it, because there are some things that,
All it takes is a little bit of self-education.
Yeah.
Unbiased self-education.
But it's always with a lot of these, they could have a grain of truth to them.
Yeah.
But if that
some of them you can rationalize, and you're like, okay, I get it.
But if that grain of truth actually did exist, they would have been exposed by now. It's just, I don't know. I didn't do too much research into each one of these points because I didn't want to go down
the rabbit holes.
Crazy rabbit holes and then come out on the other side I'm a flat earther now. Let's fucking do this shit. No. Fuck.
I saw a meme today on Facebook about flat Earth.
Oh my god.
And it's a picture of our solar system, and it's Earth is just a flat square, and they're there's a speech bubble coming up from it that's wow, this is awkward.
Literally.
If all of them are round, why would we be flat?
Why would be because we're a disc, but we're on an angle. It's stupid.
We're a CD player in the car? Or
we're
what
jumping
are we
the
doing?
gun. That one is to come.
Okay.
We are talking about chemtrails, and it's what makes the frogs gay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This I killed her.
I wasn't ready.
I got her with that one.
That dab took me, bitch.
Ooh, good. I want this to be a funny episode.
Alright, bet. Let's go.
Commonly known as the Secret Large-Scale Atmospheric Program, or SLAP for short. God damn, dude, she's dead. I legitimately killed her.
Oh, I need a drink.
Oh, fuck. This one's going to be hard for you to edit, dude. This one's going to be so hard for you to edit. I'm going to be so fucking
mad at myself. I just wasn't expecting I think it was the way you said it.
Or SLAP for short. Is a theory that alleges that the water condensation trails, contrails from the end of planes, actually consist of chemical or biological agents.
Okay.
Or they contain a supposedly toxic mix of aluminum, strontium, and barium, which
they're umming.
Okay. They're umming hard, dude. I hope we're not Oh, that's why we say so much.
Yeah. That'll do it. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, right. Hi, little spider.
Oh,
it's a little baby. You can't see
He's just going to hang out with us. We're just going to let him be. I'm not scared of that one. If he bites me and I die, I think I deserve it.
He's got a cute little brown butt.
Have you seen spiders' feet?
No.
They're cute.
Are they?
They're tiny little furry feet with like little claws on the end. They're just super fucking cute. It has
adorable.
It's almost made me see spiders in a different light. But if you're still bigger than that, you're getting squished.
See, if down here.
Yeah,
I have to.
Yeah, because you don't know what it is.
Right, but upstairs I'll just let it outside.
An estimated 17% of people globally believe this theory to be true or partially true. In 2016, the Carnegie Institute for Science published the first ever peer-reviewed study of the chemtrail theory. 76 out of 77 participating atmospheric chemists and geochemists stated that they had seen no evidence to support the chemtrail theory, or stated that chemtrail theorists rely on poor sampling. Which makes sense, because
where are you getting this data?
Where and why? Why? Mm-hmm. What is the fucking benefit? You got to think they literally won't spend money on anything if there isn't a benefit back. So why are they just going to dump thousands of dollars into slowly poisoning us? Their primary money makers. Oh, is it to keep us sick so we're always in the hospital? They don't have to do that. That's what the pesticides are for. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Ooh, no, not even allegedly.
No, he's actually doing it, but
yeah,
I just did
but allegedly, so they don't sue us. Because, allegedly.
Not worried about little old us, but, you never know.
You never know. They target the little ones to keep the voices down.
It's because we're the loudest motherfuckers.
I'm just going to ASMR whisper for the rest of this. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't do that. I would literally start to feel so cringy, like one sentence in.
I need to go.
And it's just gonna be me.
Are you trying to take a dibble, widow spider?
Uh-oh. Is he crawling into your wax?
No, mine's over there.
Okay. Well, he can have some of mine. I don't care. Have you heard of the new Coke theory? This is so stupid. This is literally another one like, why? This theory claims that the Coca-Cola company intentionally changed to an inferior formula with New Coke, with the intent either of driving up demand for the original product or permitting the reintroduction of the original with a new formula using cheaper ingredients.
Well, here's the thing. They started putting more sugar in there.
Yeah.
And Americans are addicted to sugar. What do you think's gonna happen? Let's rationalize that for a second. Come on, 2 + 2 makes 4, right?
Right.
Common sense.
You'd think common sense is not so common.
Oh my gosh.
The funniest part is the Coca-Cola president, Donald Keough, Keough, I don't know. Keough. Yeah.
Pronouncenames.com.
You know,
I told you. I literally, so many of mine I had to do that.
sorry, Donald. I don't know. You're the president of Coke, or you probably were. You probably aren't anymore. But he rebutted this charge by saying, the truth is, we're not that dumb and we're not that smart. Which I guess, like,
There you go.
that's makes sense. Yeah, I just think that's, once again, they don't have, like...
It's such a trivial thing to be worried about. Why do you care? Why does it matter?
It's funny because that's one that I like say regularly, that we spend more on products that are made from worse like ingredients and stuff than when we were younger.
Cheaper.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's not just Coke doing it. Like, it's everybody.
Yeah.
It goes way back to, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in other episodes, but it's like the light bulb manufacturers.
Yeah.
They all had a big get together one year and they were like, hey, nobody's light bulbs can last longer than this long because we're all losing money.
Yeah.
Our light bulbs last too long. We're not making enough profit. So now everything is designed to break down within a fucking month.
Yeah,
So you
to
have
make
to
you
go buy
buy
a new
more.
one.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the only way they can continue to make money. I
don't know why we just don't use common sense with this shit. Like,
I
how
don't.
are you that gullible? And
Right.
again, why does it fucking matter?
Why? Yeah. Oh, what are you gonna do? Bring down the reptilian overlords by like exposing Coca-Cola's inferior ingredients now?
It don't make no damn
It don't.
sense.
All of these just go to show that a lot of people on the internet have way too much free time,
Yeah.
and they need to get better
Well, and
hobbies.
again, unbiased research. Come on. It does not take that long. It takes just as long as looking at the biased information.
Yes. Yes. How about predictive programming?
I have heard of this.
This is another one that I've always used to say, but it had nothing to do with The Simpsons.
I was like, you had to have somehow bumped it.
I legitimately was getting a little freaked out because I was like, if I don't see me touch that microphone and it just goes mute as I'm talking about predictive programming,
Ghosty boys.
NSA, fuck off.
They said, you're done.
You're done. This one you're not allowed to talk about. The biggest, like the most prominent like idea I hear of when this one pops up is like the Simpsons one of them like constantly predicting. They've called a lot of shit.
I mean, well, now it's happening too much to be a coincidence, so I don't know, but I can understand this one. I can rationalize this one for sure.
I can most definitely rationalize this because I've read, it's called Neuromancer, and it was one of the earliest forms of cyberpunk like fiction.
I think we've talked
It's where
about
the
this,
term
yeah.
Matrix was first originated from.
Oh,
And
okay.
it came from a dude who knew nothing about computers. He literally went to a computer expo one day and just sat at a bar and listened to two nerds talk about it. And he had no idea what it was like, what they were talking about. He was like, it was literally like I was listening to a foreign language.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just wrote down words that they were saying and made up what I thought they fucking meant and created a world around it. And now in modern day, half of the shit he wrote about came true.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he literally wrote that book before the internet even existed. Before the computer even existed. Like,
wow.
yeah. Huh. So,
Interesting.
where, yeah, you could be programming us, or they could literally just be getting lucky and fucking predicting some of this shit. You never know. But it's making sure my shit wasn't muted again. Fucking NSA. It's a theory that alleges that the contents of fictional media in a process called predictive programming are manipulated to reference planned false flags, technological innovations, social changes, and like huge future events. Like these references are understood to be a conditioning and brainwashing tool, such that the public becomes more accepting of these events than they would be otherwise.
Okay.
Which predictive programming has been used to explain events such as the September 11th attacks and COVID-19 pandemic, and has been connected with media such as Die Hard, The Simpsons, and Contagion. And that was the Contagion one was a big one because that movie came out like 2019, 2020 or something.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Right before the COVID pandemic, and it freaked a bunch of fucking people. That's what freaked me the fuck out the most. That's what like
fair.
made me really want to stay at home.
That's fair.
But yeah, isn't that? I don't know. I think that's a little weird. It's another one that like.
You can understand why people would.
You can understand why.
Like, wholeheartedly believe in that one, for sure.
But I still just feel like it would be easier for them to just come out, like, outright and just tell us.
Oh, they don't tell us shit.
Well, of course not. But why would they?
Right.
No, I know you've heard of this little hiccup in history, the JFK assassination.
JFK shot first.
He most definitely did. Watch the video. He was like
slinging.
Multiple conspiracy theories concerning the assassination of John F. Kennedy have emerged since 1963 when it originally took place. Mm-hmm. Vincent Bugliosi estimated that over 1,000 books had been written about the Kennedy assassination, at least 90% of which are works supporting the view that there was a conspiracy. So most people are on the same page that there's most definitely going on behind the JFK assassination.
Right.
But once again, like, how, since 1963, it's been 60, 70 years since that happened, and nobody has come forward and, like,
I don't know,
said shit. Yeah, we killed him because he was doing this. Like, it would have come out by now. I mean,
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at the MLK stuff.
Well, but also, like, how come more presidents haven't been assassinated since, when there have been many presidents that are very deserving?
I'm cutting that out.
I didn't say anybody's name. If you want to put a name to that, that's allegedly. On you. That's on you. I didn't say a name. Orange-looking motherfucker. You can cut that part out.
China.
I don't know. I don't know.
You just need to grab his dick and twist it.
Yes, please do. Twist it right off and throw it away.
Twist that dick.
Give the old dick twist.
The old dick twist.
Whoa, this is a family show. I love that that is one of my favorite fucking memes ever.
It's so good.
Twist his dick? Oh my god.
I was screaming that at the Broncos game.
Oh my god.
I was like, twist his dick.
Oh, I would love to.
And then I realized there was kids like right behind me.
Yeah. My bad.
My dude.
Looks like that's a family show.
Heck it.
Whatever. But where was I? Oh yeah. As a result of this, the Kennedy assassination has been described as the mother of all conspiracies. Yeah? Which it is up there. It is definitely up there as one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Countless individuals and organizations have been accused of involvement in the Kennedy assassination, including the CIA, the Mafia, his former vice president, Lyndon B. Johnson, Cuban Prime Minister Fidel Castro, which, if you hear about how many times we tried to assassinate him, it would make sense. And that would be really embarrassing if we tried to kill him like 150 times and we tried once and succeeded. Like, damn.
He's like in that song, Gang.
And that's how you do it. And the KGB, or even a combination of all of them. Like they're all working in cahoots.
Little meeting.
Well, because technically JFK was going to make a bunch of changes that people weren't happy about.
Yeah.
He was bringing attention to things that people didn't want him to. So I don't know. But I also just don't know, like, I don't know. And then were there two shooters? Was there one shooter? Was there three shooters?
Shoot first?
I'm still and what's fucked up is I remember as like a kid, they showed that footage of him getting assassinated in its like entirety at school and stuff, like all the time. Even on History Channel, there was documentaries I was watching like years and years ago where they were just showing the full footage of it, and I was like, we're watching somebody like die.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Also, that,
whatever.
Adam Johnson thing is fucking crazy.
Dude, that shit breaks
Have
my
you
heart.
seen that?
Yeah,
I
that
was
shit breaks my heart.
bawling when I watched
That shit breaks my heart. That's one of my biggest fears. Like, and that's almost happened before, but they were able to save that other dude.
That's why they're petitioning to get neck guards.
And it's the new blades that they have, I guess. That
They're so fucking sharp.
super sharp.
But that shit was fucking intentional.
I've
intentional.
heard mixed reviews. I gotta watch the video. I refuse to because I'm not a big fan of gore.
That's fair. It's not until he gets up that you see blood.
Yeah.
So if that helps, but no, that shit was fucking intentional. Why are you karate kicking on fucking ice skates?
Yeah. That's so dude. Fucking nuts. Especially when you know how fucking sharp those are.
Yeah. That was intentional. He knew what the fuck he was doing. Charge him.
We'll have to wait. No, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. That's gonna be crazy if they actually do.
They better. That was intentional.
Like, oh yeah.
You
if
watch
they
that
can
video,
prove it.
you can absolutely tell.
You got to think about.
They're like, he was falling off balance. No, the fuck he wasn't.
Yeah, that's the argument I've heard.
No,
is
he was
falling backwards.
No,
but
he wasn't.
Yeah, no. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. You literally watch him shift his weight and
like kick. Yeah, that's so fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, or a combination of them. It is frequently asserted that the United States government is intentionally covering it up because of the crucial information in the aftermath of the assassination to prevent the conspiracy from being discovered, which obviously that would make sense. Yeah. But again, I feel like it would have slipped out by now.
One of the agencies were behind it. If one of the American agencies, like CIA, were behind it, of course you'd want to keep that covered up.
But that's just so big to keep covered up for so long. Same thing with like the 9/11 one. If that was really an inside job, I feel like it would have most definitely been exposed by now.
Yeah, I see both sides of that one too. I don't know.
The assassination, maybe not, because it was one person and they could have all have been convinced like, hey, it's his life or it's all of our lives.
Yeah.
But with 9/11, there's no way you can convince a group of people, we're going to kill thousands of innocent Americans to justify invading Iraq for oil.
Well, I mean, here's the thing about like conspiracy theories, right? Is there's always some sort of agenda.
Always.
Behind it. So it's like if they had a specific agenda.
But see, and then I talk about it here in a little bit, but it's like everybody wants to say 9/11 is an inside job. I'm like on the fence about it. CIA documents have been declassified recently where they tried to do that in Cuba to justify an invasion of Cuba. They tried to false flag attacks. It's same thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. I talk about that later, but it's just crazy. Like, it's another one where you could rationalize it, but at the same time, somebody would have come forward and exposed that by now.
I would just keep your mind open, you know?
Honestly, what you need to do is just pay attention. Be situationally aware at all times. Yeah, you can have conspiracy theories. You can think whatever you want to think, but you still have to be aware of your fucking surroundings at all times.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. This one's funny, finally. Have you heard of Larry's?
No.
I've heard of this, but I didn't know they actually had a name.
Okay.
Larry's are a group of shipping conspiracy theorist fans. Shipping in the term of putting two people together into a forced relationship. Where like, have you ever heard of that term in like anime or something where like, oh, I ship these two people and it's like two people that fall in love or whatever? You never heard of that? Oh, that's a big Twitter fucking thing then. You're lucky.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter.
Oh yeah. I got rid of that a long time ago, way before it was X.
Yeah, I never had it.
But it's a group of conspiracy theorists that are convinced that Harry Styles and Lewis Tomlinson from One Direction are secretly in a gay relationship.
Okay, and?
Right. Well, but like, I mean, in the defense, it's not because they want to expose them for being gay, but it's because they think the record company has forced them to keep it secret and closeted for the entire time to prevent, damage to the record label or whatever. But like, why would
it's 2023?
It's literally 2023. It doesn't matter if you have two gay fucking band members.
I think it's wrong to like hide that kind of shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Like,
let people be who they want to be.
But
Whatever.
this is another one of those fucking theories where I'm just like, y'all need a better fucking hobby. Leave these two people alone.
Yeah.
Like, because their families, both Harry Styles and Tomlinson have come out, their friends, like, tons of people have come out and been like, no, they're not in a romantic relationship. They're not gay. They're not seeing each other. It doesn't matter. Leave it alone.
And even if they were, why do you
it's literally gone to the point of harassment almost. And then for them to actually be known as a group called Larry's, like, that's just
where'd you deduce that name from?
It's the combination of Harry and Lewis.
All right.
Yeah. It's like Brangelina and it's the combination names. It's so fair. Fucking dumb. That is one of the stupidest ones I've ever heard.
What?
This next one pisses me the fuck off, and I'm actually glad that there was some repercussions from it pretty recently.
Okay.
But have you heard of the fucking crisis actors theory?
Yes, I have heard this.
Alex Jones, and I'm not even gonna say alleged because you did get convicted of this shit, you piece of fucking shit. It's a common theory that individuals who portray disaster victims in first responder training exercise are the same people that like go to school shootings and mass shootings, and it's the people that they're interviewing.
They've had like two different ladies from like Sandy Hook and something else where they look alike.
Well, that was the biggest one, was the Sandy Hook, because Alex Jones was straight up on his radio saying like those kids weren't real. Nobody died. This is all fake. This was just a way for them to push for gun control.
Go tell that to their families.
Go fucking literally. That's what they've said in
babies.
court. Like the fact that he in court he was making a mockery of it, and he finally did admit recently that he thinks it was 100% real and there is nothing fake about it. But then he goes right back onto his show and says the complete opposite. So he's a fucking piece of shit. Total piece of shit. I'll get to him a little bit more in a little bit. But it's basically where they just like, they send trained actors to these places to get purposefully interviewed by the media so they can spin some narrative or twist the story. But like, no, there's no twist in a story. No. Like, a mass shooting is a fucking mass shooting. Like, that's all there is to it.
That's so weird. Like, why would you want to think something
especially
like
about fucking children.
Babies.
Like, those kids didn't deserve what happened at all. And then for you to disrespect them by saying that they never even existed, like, ooh, if you said that to my face, I would have beat you to death in the courtroom.
Mean right hook with your fucking name on it, buddy.
My ass would be in jail right next to you because I would have beat you to fucking death in the courtroom. Like, I'm done. No thanks.
That's wild.
But yeah, those claims literally led to Alex Jones being sued for over $1.4 billion.
Hell yeah.
By the families of the victims of the Sandy Hook shooting. He would claim and continues to claim that the children either didn't exist or their parents were actually paid actors, which...
Just give it up, dude.
Just give it up, dude.
Give it up.
It's so stupid. Such a dumb... He's actually the same dude that said the turning the frogs gay thing that I mentioned earlier. There's literally a meme of him where they're turning the freaking frogs gay. Like, it's so fucking stupid. I hate him so much. I
always thought it was satire.
No, that's what he's really like. And what's crazy is he used to be like somewhat grounded to reality, and he actually like did try to bring attention to crazy government policies and stuff that we shouldn't just let them get away with.
Right.
And then at some point he just went down this crazy right-wing conservative fucking crazy conspiracy hole and
checking out the sexualities of our frogs and shit.
Which, if you know how frogs work, they can literally change whatever gender they want to be whenever it fits them. Like, tell me that there's only two genders, whatever.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, no, he pisses me off.
Oh my god.
He's such an idiot. I'm so glad he actually got fucking sued. But
yeah.
he says he's not going to pay a single dime of it. But they will fucking...
They'll get it.
They'll take you for everything you have, bitch.
They will get it.
Wrapping back around to what we were... that tangent I was just getting off on. But false flag operations.
Okay.
That's kind of in the vein of 9/11, Cuba. They're covert operations designed to appear as if they are being carried out by other forces or other opposing, governments or whatever.
Okay.
Some allegations of false flag operations have been verified or are subjects of legitimate historical dispute, such as the 1933 Reichstag arson attack, which was, I think, what caused 1933. Was that World War I? Because World War II was in the 40s.
I don't know.
Because I remember it being like the bombing, like a firebombing of some Capitol building or something that started World War I, but I might be wrong. But that was a confirmed false flag attack that their government carried out on their own building to justify going to war. So
why are you the way that you
again, and even our CIA tried to do it with Cuba. So it's like another one of those things where you're like, I can see it, I can rationalize it,
right?
But the ones that have been documented failed, and the ones that hopefully haven't been documented didn't fail. Like, I don't know. What? Do you think it's true?
I don't know. It's like...
Because, like, I
can understand. I can understand it. It's another one that we can rationalize, right? I don't want to think that humans are that shitty.
Or that our government would be capable of something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that our country is the greatest country in the world by any means, but I would hope that they're a fucking step above,
Human
borderline
behavior is
genociding
fascinating.
But yeah, it is true.
Well, I mean, look what's happening overseas.
Right now. Yep.
I am fucking terrified.
And they're arguing that the attack that Hamas carried out on that music festival was actually the Israeli Defense Force in disguise, so they could use it as an excuse to go in and attack Hamas. But, like...
It's all fucking
crazy.
It's
so fucking crazy.
I have my bug out bag. We're building a bug out bag.
You gotta be ready. This world is literally on the verge of World War III.
Fucking playing.
It's not even fucking
I need
funny.
To protect my
when
kids.
Shit hits the fan, please take me
I'd
with
rather
you.
look crazy for being prepared than not.
There's nothing ever wrong with being over-prepared. I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared any day.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. So it's crazy. More allegations have been attached to the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the Oklahoma City bombing, the 2004 Madrid train bombings, and the 1964 Gulf of Tonkin accident, which I think was what got us involved in Vietnam.
I couldn't tell you.
We're
gonna die.
I'm like borderline on actually knowing what the fuck I'm talking about, but then I don't actually know what the fuck I'm talking about, so it's like real fun.
We'll
Sorry.
save those for later episodes.
Yeah, we'll go into more depth about that. But we would come back to it with the rise of ISIS, giving conspiracy theories that it had been created by, and this isn't even a theory. This is fucking true. But it was created by the U.S., CIA, Mossad, and Hillary Clinton. But that is actually true. The CIA funded the Mossad to oust, I think, Russia and the Soviet Union, and then we just left with them fully trained and armed with our stuff and
we
dipped
gave
out.
them weapons
and
shit
Taliban and ISIS rose from that.
Yeah.
So we literally created the terrorist group that is destroying us right now. Like, it's so...
People suck.
Mentioning Hillary Clinton.
That bitch.
Have you heard of the Clinton body count?
I have not, but I'm intrigued.
This one's fucked up. And this is I'm going to most definitely throw out a couple of allegedlys with this because I don't want to die.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm sure about that. I don't want to die.
Black bagged.
I actually want to be alive right now. The Clinton body count conspiracy theory, notably advanced by Newsmax publisher Christopher Rudy, asserts that former U.S. President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton have assassinated 50 or more of their associates and enemies.
I believe it.
Such accusations have
Just
been
goes.
around at least since the 1990s, when a pseudo-documentary film called The Clinton Chronicles, produced by Larry Nichols and promoted by Reverend Jerry Falwell, accused Bill Clinton of multiple crimes, including murder.
And getting his dick sucked in the Oval Office.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You sure about that?
He did.
Get
Totally,
his dick wet.
Fucking douchebag. God, I hate him. But this is another one that, like, I'm not going to say, yeah, most definitely, because this is most 100% alleged. But what politician in their position doesn't have a fucking trail of bodies behind them?
They also liked to go to Epstein's Diddle Island, so there's that for you.
So did some other little orange
lot of
munchkin
them.
that people like to pretend that he didn't have. I literally,
Oprah?
yeah, no,
No, I'm saying she went too.
you're not really.
Oprah's a piece of shit, dude.
Oh God,
She's a
this world
fucking
is so
piece of
fucked.
shit.
Have you ever seen that show? Oh, what the fuck was it called? It was with the fucking blue unicorn that was in the dude. Happy. Did you ever watch Happy?
I don't know.
Oh my God, dude. It was such a mind fuck. It's where this detective, like, he tries to kill himself or something, and he gets, like, comes to find out later, spoilers, major spoilers for anybody that wants to watch it, but he gets possessed by the spirit of something. And in his mind, it shows up as, like, this cartoon unicorn that's, like, constantly trying to keep him from, like, killing people and just going over the edge, because the cop is trying to find his daughter, who was kidnapped by this, like, serial child predator. Okay. And in the long run of it, you find out that dude actually works for the host of some children's show that has these crazy, like, sex orgy parties behind the scenes, and is sacrificing children to this, like, crazy sex cult that he's in. And it's like,
What the fuck?
yeah, it goes on this crazy long rant, and you're just like, this could all be real. Like, this could happen. Like,
oh, the fucking Hollywood sex ring and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Human trafficking and stuff.
They made a joke about it in, I think it was Silicon Valley, about them, like, using the blood of young children to keep themselves young forever and stuff. Like,
oh, yeah.
Once again, predictive programming.
Interesting.
Because wouldn't that be fucked up? They're just secretly trying to convince us that that's okay all along, and then in 10 years it's like, oh, by the way, we have been harvesting the blood from children.
Yeah.
Whoops!
Well, and, like, all the conspiracy theories around, like, Nicolas Cage being, like, a fucking vampire from a picture and shit. And there's a couple other, like, celebrities and stuff, too.
Keanu Reeves. He's another one.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Emma Stone. There's a bunch of them.
That would be fucking funny. Or the time traveling picture of, like, somebody in the 40s.
The dude with the iPhone.
Or, yeah, there's somebody taking a picture with their cell phone or something. Yeah. That's so funny.
Like, Photoshop's a thing, okay?
For real. And you can almost tell that it's Photoshopped. Like, it's fucking obvious.
It's a lot less grainy.
This is another one where, like, it's based in truth because it actually does exist, but the conspiracy theories of people, like, around it are just so blown out of proportion.
Okay.
But fluoride? Yeah. Fluoridation. Have you ever heard of that?
It's like in our water.
Yeah. Fluoride is in all the water. It was a controlled addition of fluoride to the public water supply to reduce tooth decay in everybody.
Okay.
Although many dental health organizations support this fluoridation, the practice is opposed by conspiracy theories because allegations include that it's actually a way for them to dispose of industrial waste. Okay, sure. Don't know how you make that stretch.
Where did you get that data from? Yeah,
right?
Did you fucking stretch before you reached that far?
Because that's a big leap. Yeah. And that, or to provide better dental care for the poor, which that actually would make sense, but it's also better dental care for just everybody. But at the same time, like, why not just make dental care cheaper?
Or fucking
Free
healthcare.
Ooh, careful. You're sounding like a socialist.
Well, capitalism sucks, dude.
No,
so.
I don't like arguing with people about it because, like, communism, no good. No. Socialism,
interesting.
Dangerous. Has
very
to be
dangerous.
Done right,
you have to do
but
it
can be
for sure. Yeah.
done very wrong. And of course, all of the instances of it we've seen in our time have somewhat failed. So nobody's going to want to give it a try because we just haven't done it right. Because we would also have to move from a monetary system to a resource-based economy. And nobody wants to do that because they're ready. They are greedy. They're not ready to give up their billions and billions of dollars because they don't have oil that they're sitting on top of. They have deeds and paper and bullshit that they're sitting on top of.
Exactly.
So it's never going to change. Never. But socialism is not all fucking bad. Stop being brainwashed.
Do it right.
It
could work.
If you think capitalism is the best way to exist right now, then you are a part of the fucking problem.
Like, look where we are.
Right?
Look where we are right now.
And this, you can directly fucking thank dipshit Nixon, or not Nixon.
Yeah.
Who was
Reagan.
the one? Reagan.
Yeah.
His fucking trickle-down economics bullshit that I have yet to see a trickle.
Fucking ass.
Yeah.
Fucking ass.
If we give all of the money to the rich people, they'll have to give it to the poor. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they? Exactly. It's so stupid. But a further theory promoted by the John Birch Society in the 1960s described fluoridation as a communist plot to weaken the American population.
And it turns the frogs gay.
It's like, once again, but that's what's funny is the CIA actually did study a way to disperse a gay drug across cities because they literally thought that if they turned an entire city gay, it would weaken their fighting force. Because gays can't fight back. Bitch, I'm scared of most of the gay people I know. They'd beat the shit out of me.
They'd be swinging.
And not even hesitating.
Their hands are rated E for everyone, bitch.
They will throw bricks at your fucking head.
Oh, man.
It's so funny, though. I think just this world is so fucked.
Wild.
It's so fucked.
That's insane.
And then I guess coming up on my last fucking stupid one, we mentioned it very early on, Flat Earth. Good old fucking flat earthers. My favorite is just sitting there watching flat earthers prove themselves wrong with their fucking experiments, or they constantly contradict themselves. Yet none of them have made a trip into space or like
done any actual research.
They do these stupid experiments, and it's just so fucking funny.
They're like, no, but listen, let me tell you, I had a fever dream about it, and I know it to be true now. It's like, no.
But this is fucking crazy because the theory first originated in 19th century England. Right?
Really?
Right?
Huh.
Even though the Earth's spherical nature had been known since at least the time of Pythagoras, it became very common in the 19th century and then even more into recent years that the Earth is actually flat. And not just flat, it's like a bowl. Like there's, because all the water would fall off otherwise, so we have walls around the edges, obviously. Because
okay,
yeah,
it's called gravity.
It's called gravity on a sphere. It has in recent years been promoted by American software consultant Mark Sargent through the use of his YouTube channel. Great.
Love that for you.
Flat Earth conspiracy theories hold that planet Earth is not a sphere and that evidence has been faked or suppressed to hide the fact that it is instead a disk or a single infinite plane. Now you just... What?
Which Which one is it?
How does that even work?
If it's a fucking disc or a dome situation, how is it flat? Go back to kindergarten and learn your shapes, because I'm telling you, you're fucking wrong.
You're fucking wrong.
Goes back to that meme. This is awkward.
You're making my head hurt.
Yeah. Fucking migraine.
The conspiracy often implicates NASA, of course, because NASA's up to no good. Which, once again, you can mistrust NASA for a little bit because they were made up of a lot of Nazi scientists at one point.
Yeah, I don't like you.
Yeah, but then again,
The space is dope.
we've been to the moon because of the Nazi scientists. So it's
But
like,
there's a conspiracy theory that we didn't go to the moon and that was fake.
oh yes,
And then there's a video of that scientist saying, yeah, we had the technology to go to Earth and we destroyed it. Or to the moon and we destroyed it. Why?
we're about to go back. We're literally 5 years away from actually having
just
men
like-
back on, or people back on the moon.
It's just weird.
Yeah,
It's weird.
that's stupid.
That's a lot.
That's another way.
That's a lot.
I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson does a really funny joke about how they go to Neil Armstrong and they're like, hey, we're gonna fake the moon landing, okay? So we need you to come out here. We're gonna do all this stuff. We're gonna fake the moon landing. He goes, okay, yeah, sure. And they go back to him later on and they're like, hey, look, turns out it's really hard to fake the moon, so we're just gonna go ahead and shoot on location.
Well, that's what people are like, how'd they get the cameraman out there?
It's on a tripod, you idiot! Or there's audio proof of one of them falling, and he's talking to the dude holding the camera, and he was like, "Make sure you get my good side" or something as he's like getting up, like, you people make me mad. You people make me so mad.
They're like, y'all wild.
Oh, and it's also the GPS devices are rigged to make aircraft pilots wrongly believe they are flying around a globe. So even every single aircraft pilot has been, even the ones that have flown in the SR-71, which literally goes into the upper atmosphere, have been deceived by instruments inside of the cockpit and not looking out the windows around them and seeing the ball. What about the
ball?
There's people on a space station. There's fucking astronauts that literally go into space on a regular basis. How are you going to say that they're all just lying?
How cool of a job would
Dude,
that
would be...
Like, hey, honey, I'll be home in 3 days. I gotta
go to
the
space.
fucking geosphere.
What? I still, to this day, would rather die on my way to another planet than I would die on this planet. Like, I don't want to just be buried in the ground and just... I'd rather be, like, known as, hey, they were on their way to fucking Mars to colonize that shit. And then the ship...
combust.
And then the ship goes...
Boom. Just like the sub.
Oh my god, did you see that video of, like... It shows how fast it happened?
It was...
0.20 seconds is how fast it takes for the sub to fully implode.
Yeah.
The mind processes pain at 0.12 milliseconds.
Mm-hmm.
So
they had no idea.
They literally had no idea.
Yeah, you're there and then you're
1
gone.
second they were fucking talking to each other, and then the next second they were nothingness in the bottom of the ocean. That is fucking terrifying, but at the same time, like, the most...
It just blows my mind how much pressure that is.
And that's why, like,
It's
people...
crazy.
Oh, one of the biggest arguments is like, well... how come if we're able to go into space, how come we're not able to, explore more of the oceans?
It's almost like it's different.
Do you? Yeah. In space, there's a lot less pressure. In underwater, there's so much pressure, we don't even have anything, like, strong enough to resist it. Like, there are parts of the ocean that we will never probably be able to get to.
Yeah.
Ever, unless we get
especially if World War III hits.
Well, yeah.
You're done.
We need to stop
You're done.
planning shit anyways, because we're all just gonna die in nuclear hellfire. But
and if not, nuclear winter.
Oh, that's gonna suck because I hate the cold. I would rather it be fire.
It would take like
I would rather.
decades
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be
for that
quick. Yeah,
fucking fog
to go away.
Mm-hmm.
It would take forever for the ground to not be radiated.
In a rabbit hole of like nuclear bombs because I wanted to like understand it, and so I've just been like,
There's a stupid video game called Fallout where you go to this city called Megaton, and in the middle of it is a undetonated atom bomb.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh yeah, and you can actually do a quest line where you go and help people detonate the fucking atom bomb in the middle of the town, and you just level this town with everybody in it. And
Jeez.
you do that, and one person survives, and it happens to be this chick named Moira who is doing like a bunch of studying and investigating and like trying to figure out stuff. So she's literally like turned into this ghoul because of the radiation. And she's like, well, now I can study ghoulification. And she's like turning it into a positive, and I'm just like,
she's like, this is sick.
She's like, this is dope. This is just what I wanted. I mean, kind of sucks that you leveled my whole town and killed everybody I've ever known, but
you know what?
dope.
I love the optimism.
You gotta appreciate silver linings.
You gotta find the
on
good
the
and
mushroom
the bad.
clouds.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
we're gonna have to pretty soon. And then I guess like I don't know, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. That's the only other one.
No, he absolutely fucking did not.
Yep.
You cannot convince me otherwise.
Nope. But yeah, those are all the craziest conspiracy theories that I could think of. Like, I read through a big long list, and those were all of the ones that are like stuck out the most. There's still plenty more that we could talk about. That
Yeah,
if
you guys want a part 2, drop it in the comments. Let us know.
They're just so silly, and it's just like it scares me how prominent they are on the internet and how many people like.
Why are you so gullible, man?
I'm fucking gullible. I'm one of those dipshits that you could literally be like, "Oh, Gullible's on the ceiling." I'd be like, "What?" Stupid. But I can still sit down and read about all of these conspiracy theories and be like, "Nah."
I like to play dumb because I want to catch you up. You know,
Uh-huh.
like, what'd you say?
What'd you say?
But you just said the opposite. So which one is it?
So which one is it?
Like,
I
don't
stumble
know.
over my
I
words
love
all
catching
day.
people in a
Right,
contradiction.
Right.
Like,
Or there's one I actually want to go more in depth on. It's a fucking conspiracy theory that the Nazis have a secret moon base, and that there are people among us that are actually from 2,000 years in the future that were sent back to our time by the Nazis as sleeper agents, but they somehow all got their mind erased, so they just don't know that they're sleeper agents until one day
Men in Black.
they become activated, and then they now know that they are a secret Nazi sleeper agent. Like, why do you want to be a Nazi?
Like a B-rated fucking sci-fi movie.
The dumbest shit, and I don't even know if I should mention it, because I tried to leave it out of almost all of these conspiracy theories. They all tie back to fucking Nazis. Like, at some point or not, it's the Nazis did it all. Why would you want to be associated with something that the Nazis believed in? That right there makes me not want to believe in 90% of conspiracy theories. Because if you tell me Hitler believed that, I'd be like, oh, well, Hitler was fucking stupid, so I'm good.
He's a piece of shit.
Hitler's a fucking dumb piece of shit, so I'm probably not going to believe that. Like,
and your stash is stupid.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Fucking grow a full
fucking
one, you
block,
bitch. We're fucking shaming a dead dude. But anyways.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. For
that
real.
was fun.
Yeah, those were my silly little conspiracy theories.
I loved that.
Nothing too heavy, nothing too serious, just dumb. Just lots of dumb.
Tell us which one you believe in the comments.
Oh my god, watch all of our listeners are like, you motherfuckers, I believe every one of those.
Like,
I doubt it.
Okay,
I doubt
good
it.
for
I know
you.
most of you, and I know you're not that dumb.
Yeah, no. That was fun. Thank you for teaching me.
Sorry, spitting up on myself.
The boobs.
They catch everything.
Humidities.
They catch everything.
Yep, I feel that.
I will admit to this out loud, I found a lemon head inside my bra earlier.
You know, ooh, piece of candy.
I was like, oh, piece of hey, bitch.
I've had that happen, like popcorn.
Yeah, oh, that is the funniest thing now. Every time I go to a movie theater, I just have like a pile of fucking popcorn in between my tits.
Just get like a small cup.
And put it there.
Just wedge it in between.
What's that for? It's to catch the fall off. The fall out. Oh
it's like having a second tortilla under your taco to catch the other meat
and then
that
I
falls
just
out. Don't do
my
that.
God.
Did you see what you just did? guys. Again, we're in a
Anyways.
silly fucking mood.
Yep. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope you all like that. I'm sorry.
Hit us up on our socials, TikTok,
Strange
Instagram.
Narratives on all of them.
Facebook, YouTube, Spotify.
Yeah.
Hit us up on our Gmail.
Yeah. Send us some suggestions.
StrangeNarratives@gmail.com.
Send us in criticisms. Send us in feedback.
Just don't yell at me. I will cry.
Dude, if you ever yell at her, we will find where you live and have a seriously strongly worded discussion with you.
Yeah.
I mean, she might throw
With a
hands.
crowbar.
Yeah, this is my strongly worded discussion.
I don't fucking play. You don't yell at me, okay? I don't like it.
Yeah, she scares me. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining us. Please give us a subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you stay notified. We are back to our regular Wednesday schedule. And yeah, with that, we're going to give you...
With that, we're gonna bag out.
With that, we're going to sign off.
Peace.
Bye.
Sorry to fuck up your flow.
No, dude, you're totally good.
Feta.
Hi, I'm...
Hi, guys. She's fucking wheezing. She's wheezing.
She's wheezing. Whoa, fucking shit. You did fuck up my flow. That first one was perfect. Now I'm gonna feel dumb.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
My bad.
fine. I'm just kidding. I always sound dumb.